The Chess vision is to be a great place to work and a great place to be a customer. We put a massive amount of importance on our culture. It's at the heart of everything that we do. We've been in the top 100 companies to work for in the Sunday Times for 10 years. So making sure that all of our people are developing, maximising their potential and feeling valued and cared for is something that's absolutely critical to us. It says in our blueprint, if our people aren't growing, then as a business, we're not growing. What being involved with My Learning Hub and having that in Chess, what that's done for us is allowed us to empower all our people to take responsibility for their own development. If you decide that you'd like a different role at Chess, you can just enroll on a course and start training up in your own time. It's allowed people to be able to take knowledge and do it in bite-sized chunks, rather than it becoming something that's really time consuming and that people feel they had to do. It's allowed people to do it because they want to do it, if that makes sense. It's not good enough these days to expect people to come into a role and just get on with it. If you want to attract and retain the best people in your business for business performance and growth, you need to help those people to educate themselves, keep them interested, keep the role challenging and help them develop. And I can't see how we could have done that without the learning management system. And what was really good was we were quite specific about what we required, and we kept going back and as I'm sure people at My Learning Hub will remember, they changed it, bespoke it so it would work for what Chess required. And I think for me, that was really important, that personal feeling, so that although we were rolling out something new, it was already branded in the Chess way and people already felt comfortable with it because it was almost familiar. We looked at a few different systems before going with My Learning Hub, and one of the key things for me was the fact that I was told that any time there's a new improvement made for a different customer, it will automatically be rolled out to us as well. And I really liked that for a couple of reasons. One, the way that technology moves so fast these days, you know that there's always going to be changes, so you don't want to end up with a system in your business that's behind the times. But also, what really appealed to me is because My Learning Hub had been so keen on helping us and bespoking it to the Chess needs, I knew if they were doing that with us, they're clearly doing that with all of their other customers as well. So it wasn't just our ideas that were going to get implemented and improve our business. I was getting ideas from loads of other businesses that I'd never meet, but we were benefiting from those improvements onto our system. I think the way that things like that are communicated quickly and easily from My Learning Hub made me think that we've definitely gone with the right platform for such a change in business. So I was really pleased with that. It definitely has regular improvements that benefit our business. When we took out the contract with My Learning Hub, we were under we had a really clear priority that we wanted to get all of our people, upskilling them, maximising their potential, and being the best that they can be. We talk about employing good people and helping them to be great. I honestly believe that we are on track with that. We've got all of our people using it. People are using it monthly. We've got 526 courses on it. So internally, it's been brilliant. The next step, which is phase 2, is why not help educate our customers? So we've got 32,000 business customers, and we know that they will be facing the same challenges as we do as a business. Every business out there needs compliance training, needs cyber awareness training, needs leadership training, needs customer service training, needs soft skills, diversity training. That's the world that we're in. So we believe if we can sell some of these courses to our customer base as well, not only are we going to get a return on investment in a different way through the learning management system, but we're also going to improve the lives and the customer service for our customers, and we're going to help them become a better business. It's incredibly critical for us as a business to be compliant, and I know it's something that a lot of businesses struggle with. So to ensure that all of our people are on the right track and doing what's expected to protect the business. It's allowed us to have health and safety training on there, which everybody requires. It's allowed us to have our cyber security training on it. We do not want to fall foul of GDPR by having a data breach. And in this, it has allowed us to train all of our people on that. As a business who needs to retain our vendor accreditations to allow us to continue to sell the products that we sell and the solutions to our customers, we need to make sure that our accreditations are up to date. So having everything in one place on the learning management system has been an absolute game changer for us. It just means that at any point, if anybody comes in to do an audit, or if there's anything that we need to know, we know where to go to find it. Two key challenges that every business, no matter what size you are, is facing these days are employee engagement. So everybody needs their employees to be engaged. Obviously, we all know that. And yet when you look at statistics, only around 13% of global employees are engaged and 26% are disengaged. So you need a system like My Learning Hub that can help you with employee engagement, employee surveys, getting employees to engage with what their place in the business is. The second problem, a big challenge for businesses, is career development. So a lot of businesses, when employees leave, do exit interviews, and you will see a key thing that always scores really high on people's exit interviews is career development. Because even if there is career development from the business, they can't see it. They don't understand where it is. They can't see how they can get from that role where they are to that role that they want to be. What My Learning Hub have done and what having the learning management system has done is allowed us to be completely transparent with our people to say, if you want a journey with chess and you want chess to be part of your growth journey, this is what you need to do. This is where you need to go to get that information, and this is how you're going to do it. And I think for us, over time, we'll be able to see that people who exit the business are not choosing career development as a reason for leaving. And I honestly believe that that will play a big part for us in retaining the best people. Return on investment is quite a hard one to measure, I think, but there's a couple of key things that we've looked at that I think begin to tell a story about what the LMS is doing for our business. Retention is always an issue. So any business out there will know that attracting and retaining the best people is not only time consuming, but it's incredibly costly. We believe that by people being able to get quickly up to speed within their role within the first few weeks, that allows them to feel more confident. They're going to pass through the probation quicker, and they're more likely to stay at the business because they begin to feel comfortable and confident in the role. The second thing is, when you're looking at return on investment, we had a big project to do, which was merge our service desk, so that's our IT service first line desk, with our sort of telecoms and customer service area of the business. So it's completely different skill sets against four different offices, London, Burnley, Alderley Edge and Scotland, okay? Everybody needed to be upskilled so that they would form one collaborative combined service desk rather than four different ones. That is going to be a massive task to uptrain all of those people in a really short period of time and enable them to maintain that customer experience that everybody's used to. The only way that we could have achieved that project with success, and we did to great success, was through having the training, video content and tests on the learning management system to allow everybody to get through it, because otherwise you can't retrain people on another role when they're already doing a really busy role. There's no way we could have taken the whole service desk off and put them in a room and did classroom training. You know, what it also allowed people to do is we saw people coming through who actually had a real interest in learning about IT skills or a real interest in learning about the telecom side of the business. So they could just go on, get ahead of the game, work in their own time and didn't actually have to wait to be invited to the training. So I think when you're thinking about return on investment, we will be able to, because of the training that we've done, lose less people, we've been able to promote people, and we've been able to rationalise the service desk, giving a better service to our customers through less people. And like I say, at the heart of that is knowledge, and the way that we were able to share it. I think if we'd have tried to embark on that project before we had the learning management system, I just don't think it would have been a success. As Director of Culture for a business that's been in the top 100 for 10 years, I get so many different types of businesses coming to ask me, how do they get in the top 100? How can they improve their attrition and retention? And how are they going to maximise their people's potential and become a brand of choice? And I've got absolutely no qualms at all in recommending My Learning Hub. I feel fully confident, and there's a couple of reasons why I would be such an ambassador and an advocate for My Learning Hub, and the main one being just that personal bespoke service that we've got. So I'll be honest, when we took on the contract and they said, yeah, you can contact us with any queries, we'll be there, we'll make changes, you do sort of think, oh yeah, will they really? Because you hear that from a lot of businesses when you take on contracts with them. Honestly, there's times when we have been in contact with them every day. They have supported us with minor queries, big queries, ideas. They've given their own ideas about how things would work in our business. And I really feel that almost one-to-one service and account management that we've had has really set them apart. They've been to visit 3 of our different offices across the UK. They're so flexible, and I think that's what makes it so easy to embed in your business, and that's what I'd be telling other businesses. I've already recommended it. They've not given me any commission, but I have done. And the final thing, is the ongoing changes that are being made, the new releases, the fact that it's being updated regularly. So I know that as soon as something new comes on the market that another company have got with My Learning Hub, it'll straight away be implemented and released to our people. And that gives me confidence that we're not going to fall behind the game. Because if you want to be a modern business and you want to keep your people engaged in the modern workplace, you have to have the right tools in place. And I just think that for us, we've really found a tool that suits us. And I would say to other businesses, just give it a try, because I think you'll be very, very surprised.